Hello everyone, welcome back to Darkwood. So, we're making our way back towards the northern village again, and I know that there's a cottage over here in the junkyard as well as holes over here as well. So we still got some things to play around with and figure out what's going on. But we know that there's some kind of talking tree at the village. We never got to it last time because I got my ass whooped when I went to that village. So I'm hoping I may have learned some lessons and come a little bit more prepared. It's also been a while since I played this game, so I'm a little rusty. Hopefully not rusty enough where I get completely demolished. But we'll see what happens. Right, I don't think I was able to go through there last time because I didn't have the shovel to help me get through that. Oh shit. That doesn't look good. That looks so different. Come on, how are you still alive? I don't think I can hurt him. That was a little obnoxious. I think I lost him. I'm hoping there's not more of those guys around, but I was not able to hurt him at all. I don't know if he was dodging me, or if I see the crown of a huge tree through the small wood under the ceiling. I don't know if he was dodging me or something else was going on. Lottery ticket. Okay. Not exactly sure what I understand about this lottery ticket, but it's pretty clear to me it wants me to move this out of the way. Not really clear to me, but that's what my suspicions are telling me. My instinct. Where is this dealio supposed to be taking me? Really hope I don't run into that thing again. Open up the lock. Do I even have a lockpick? I don't think so. Oh my god, what the fuck? That was the doghouse. Dick! I've heard him. What did I just stumble on now? Someone's definitely walking around, and it sounds like they're walking outside. Have any kind of key? Don't have a lockpick. Do I have anything in my inventory by chance? I can only make one. Give it a shot. Every day I can hear him more clearly. Oh, something's happening. You don't believe me? Why do I got a really bad sinking feeling? That corpse. Why do I feel like the moment I turn this fucking torch on, I'm gonna regret it? Okay, it's just a corpse, but who's this? Wait a minute. Look at the environment when I look away from it, and then I look towards it. Different. Team caliber. Okay, I stumble on some kind of jackpot. Like, I think there's something underneath here. bottle back. What's the deal with this? Some kind of like pollen? And when I look away from this guy, he's kind of hurtled up into his bed. Looks like there's some kind of pollen coming out from under here. I don't get it. Come outside. Alright, something tells me if I go that way, this guy's gonna be activated into that four-legged creep. God diddly damn it. All my healing items right off the bat. Who are you? Just nobody. Fish. Whoa, dude, this guy. Wait, bloody hell, you're alive! The old man extends his hands, blindly trying to reach to me. Oh. His twitchy hand. Oh, he has no legs! He's on, like, some kind of cart. He has to, like, wheel himself like he's on a cart. He has no legs. And he's clearly been stuck in this area for so long that, like, the moss is growing on his clothes. Something wrong with his left eye. You're not from around here, eh? You cannot be. All them lads are dead. It's only me. Me and... He finally wraps his... he finally finds my arm and grabs it. For a moment, he clutches my hand in silence, then I hear him mutter under his breath. I don't have anything, mate. Only this. This chair. Bloody hell. His gaze stops somewhere under the leaky barn ceiling. What? The old man suddenly jumps up. What are you saying? I feel his long fingernails dig into my hand. Ain't no fucking tree that... It looks like a tree, but those faces. I know them buggers, every single one of them. So close and so fake. I'm beginning to wonder, is his comrades? I wonder... So, we read a journal a little while back that was talking about these group of, like... A group of investigators, maybe scientists or researchers. I wonder if this is one of those dudes, and those faces he's talking about, if those are his coworkers embedded into the face of the tree, I have no idea. They're not real. They're not. From time to time, I thank God I went blind. I don't have to look at them. The old man lets go of my hand and leans against the broken chair, back of the chair. He sighs with relief. It disgusts me. It fucking disgusts me. This buggery. This fucking scum of all the time I have to complain to listen to this pathetic blabber, complaining all the time, as if I was supposed to believe that it's human. That it's me, Zoka. That's right. He suddenly reaches towards me with both hands, almost falling out of his chair. He grabs onto my sleeve. I feel all his weight on me. You lad, you've got your own hands and legs, strong arms. I beg of you, get rid of that filth from my village. I can't bear another day of that abomination wailing and sobbing. I want to die in peace. Fucking hell, I want to die in peace. So he's a local, not the guys I think he is. Listen to me. I thought about it for a long time. I have a lot of time to think, for fuck's sake. His eyes widen. His pupils are milky white. Ugh. I can feel him climbing my coat. I need to find the basement. J6's basement. I remember it. It's right next to the tree. The tree is too large, so if you can't reach it from the top, you gotta try from the bottom. Find the basement. Why is it always a basement, guys? Come on. Like, can't it just be surface level? I mean, granted, the surface level in this swamp sucks already, but I don't even want to know how bad the basements are in this game. Like, compared to the other, like, basement. And there's surely, you'll find the tree roots. The bloody things must have roots. That's where they are, and this is how I kill them. Destroy them, pull them, drag them, fucking twist the hell out of them. You'll find a way. I know I kind of, whatever. I completely distorted the words, but I don't care. You'll find a way. I know you will. The old man slides my coat, straight into his destroyed wheelchair. For a moment, he searches up his stone while he props himself up against the muddy floor of the barn. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even agree to anything. From the road, picture. The old man grabs the photograph, feels it, and then takes out a small glass object from his pocket and puts it to his eye. The road home. What a load of bollocks. The road to madness is what it is. If you came across some wheels, 2 little wheels, so I can fix me chair, would you maybe you would benefit from it as well. I can get them a little wheels. Little side quest. Years ago, when me eyes were good, people used to pass through here. They would leave their hunts and go. There, where that damn tree grows. They would often leave at night so that no one could see them. They went into the deep dark woods and never came back. Some of them would say they're going home, but most of them were silent. I don't know. The land has changed. The tree has cut us off from the rest of the world. But home, for me, has always been here. That monstrous moaning abomination grew out of the ground. It blocked the passage, and that's that. No one has managed to pass through since then. Maybe people found other places. Maybe they died at the swamps like us. No one lives around here anymore. Everyone is dead. Only sometimes. The man lowers his voice. Sometimes I hear footsteps. Wake me up at night. Sound of bare feet against the floor, and bells of some sort of. They come out of nowhere. They pass through the trees, then they come back. They pass me and fall silent. Like a nightmare, bloody nightmare. What are you going on about? The old man leans towards me, scowling. The wheelchair. The war took me legs. Then those wankers burned down my house and me pigs. But it was years after the war. They said it was to fight the disease, so they said. And in my Zoka, the disease took her from me. All I have is this wheelchair and this land. It used to be different here. First the woods changed. The trees sprouted up everywhere. We were cut off. Then the water flooded our fields. People went crazy of hunger. They fought over food. Okay, so it's basically just like everything went to shit once the tree came out of nowhere. He's a local. Before you leave, see if you can do something about the tree. Alright, alright. Dead man here. Go to the basement. It's just next to the tree. Was the tree up ahead? Tree over there. And the tree! Alright, alright. You're going the opposite way. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm going the right way now. Just don't get pissed. I really don't want to deal with another enemy at this point. Odd-looking mushrooms. I'm really nervous about getting near this tree. Like, it's really hyping up this tree to be freaky and creepy and disgusting and all this madness. I hear noises. It's making me freaky out. Please don't be another monster. I really don't want to deal with any other kind of monster. I don't like the noise. Talking tree. Oh my god! The tree is gigantic. Its barks stay in constant motion. It swells up and collapses into itself, as if it's breathing. I see human silhouettes growing out of the tree trunk. They're also moving, as if the gesture in slow motion. Dozens of mouths repeating their lines simultaneously, creating a uniform, noisy murmur. I mean, look at these faces just coming right out. They're even like in the... Oh my god, this one right here. Like, it's so grotesque. Between the broads, I caught a man's gaze. It fixed on me. His body, similarly to the other beings, seemed to form an integral part of the tree. His limbs are gnarled, and his face is grotesquely deformed. I'm guessing he's talking about this guy right here. Could be this guy. Could be any of these assholes. He's the only one to acknowledge my presence. He slowly raises his hands, pointing to something on the horizon, above the roofs of the destroyed village. The man's lips are moving, but ghastly murmurs of the other voices drown out his words. Kick the tree. Oh, okay, these are selections. Hoping that the voices will go silent. Try to climb the tree. Look at the lips of the person talking to. Look at his lips. Even though the figure speaks sluggishly, it's too high for me to read its lips properly. I think one of the words is radio. I don't want to climb this thing. I'm worried that if I try to climb it, it's going to, like, pull me in and make me part of it. And I'm worried if I kick it, it's going to get aggressive. Let's kick the tree! I kicked the trunk of the tree with all my strength, breaking the branch sticking out from between the roots. It hurts! I hear a silent verse coming from beneath my foot. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's the face of a man who has grown into the root. He's completely completely covered in bark. His lips barely sticking above, oh my god, above the mud, and his arms raised resemble branches. One of them is broken in the elbow. Oh my god. The stump bleeding a white, gooey substance. Instead of seeping down, it slowly forms upward, forming a new arm. Alright, let's try the last option. Climb the tree. I hope I don't become part of it. The bark is so slimy and soft. Its creases move away from my shoes and hands. I feel the arms that protrude from the root tugging at my clothes. I'm not sure if they want to drag me down or pull me closer. I barely break free of their grasp. Climbing up is out of the question. Alright, time to leave. I notice a little smiling face of a girl gazing at me from behind the cluster of sleeping heads. Obviously, to the chaos around her, she studies me with curiosity. Where is this girl at? Where are you at, little girl? I'm curious to find you. Could be any of these things, I don't know. Just next to her, a massive man calmly hums some melody. The lullaby drowns in the overwhelming noise surrounding the tree. I am barely able to make out any conversation and squabbles through the horrible noise that tree's brought. You took everything from us. The shouts came from an old man. Only the tips of his head and his arms stick out from beneath the tightly covered, crowded bodies. You stole it, thieves. Made the dogs piss on your faces. That's a... Okay. Well, whatever you say, buddy. Right up next to him, a woman's head wobbling from side to side repeats, "We were hungry, we were hungry." Another figure hides its face under an enormous root, lets out a trilling shriek. "Quiet! Fucking quiet! Leave us in peace!" Shut up! He is interrupted by a man next to him, his intestines hanging out of his stomach. Ugh. It was out of common good. It was meant for all of us. You stole it. High above, at the top of the crown, two silhouettes hanging from the side from their heads and legs grown into the trunk. Are they trying to bite each other's faces off? This is so fucked. I don't really have words for that. Sickle, there's something about the basement. I don't really have any of my stuff put away. So any resources that are down here, I might need to come back for. I don't know if this is the right option to go down here. The time has frozen, which is good. A hole in the wall of the basement may have been made from the growing tree by a growing root. Really nervous right now. Typically what's down here is usually those chompers. Red light makes me nervous. Nope, it's killing me. Go the other way. Who's there? No one's there. Because you're not there. You're just a figment of my imagination. What do you want? Stop talking to me like I'm entirely here, man. Leave. Journal entry. Cellar under the tree. Okay, so, met a crippled old man in the flooded, village. He's the last living inhabitant there. He begged me to destroy the talking tree. Destroying the talking tree. He claims I need to get to the cellar, locate underneath the tree. That's how I will find the roots, which I need to burn. According to him, it's the only way to get rid of it, get rid of this abomination. And advice from a blind deaf old man with no legs is the only lead I have so far. It's not much, but I've grown accustomed to it. The talking tree. I encountered a talking tree. It's blocking, its monstrous roots block my way back. I saw human figures growing into the bark. The branches, one of them tried to tell me something about the words drowned in the other's voices. Cellar under the tree. I found the cellar under the tree, unfortunately. It's completely flooded and I won't be able to make any progress. So I'm guessing there is multiple ways to get past this tree. There's probably a way to help people inside the tree. I don't really know what the best course of action is. I feel my feet slowly sink into the softened, quaggy floor. I can barely move as if someone was holding on to me by the ankle. Enter the water. Enter the water. The water is dark and cloudy. The corridors seem very long. I'll probably run out of oxygen. Won't be able to swim through this passage without an oxygen. Okay, I think I got a couple of those. Back at the shop. Time to go back to the shop. Come here now. Come. The basement is flooded, eh? Am I right? Dog's bollocks. Everything is fucking flooded. He turns around as if he were looking for something. Eh? What? Ah, yes. Yes! Elephants fucking plunders. Plunkers. Ever seen elephants, matey? Yeah, we've seen elephants here, you see? They live here. What? They live here? In the eastern part of the swamp. Their huts in the thicket in the flooded forest. Journal entry. Since the woods trapped us here, they keep to themselves. They don't fancy us, bloody elephants. They have these oxygen tanks. Lots of them tanks. And if the basement is flooded, you could use one of those oxygen tanks, huh? Good tip there, old man. You know what? You're not so bad. If I could, I'd pat you on the head, but the problem is, you'd probably kill me. I don't trust you entirely. At the very least, I might get, coronavirus from you. You know. Don't look very healthy to me. Alright. I just gotta get through tonight. There's something about this red light. I'm very confused. Okay. I now know. And she's coming in. Good God. I remember her last time, and she really... I didn't have a chance. I was caught in the corner. I couldn't get out. I remember I ran into the same monster before, and I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, I may have killed her last time, but ultimately, once I got cornered, I kind of was fucked. Alright, next objective is pretty clear to me, which is go east and find the elephants. Village of elephants. Mushrooms. I think I can go without it now. I might need something else. I don't even think I have them in my inventory, do I? No. Heavy and big isn't. Bad, but didn't aggro on me as long as I keep my distance. Maybe a little further south. One of those big guys. Crap. Here we go. Shit. Okay, let them fight it out. Take a boogie for it. Dog came out victorious, huh? Not a chance. Oop, I swung too soon. Still killed him. They actually survived that encounter with that thing? A lot of resources, but to be expected, I guess. There's that red light again. You know, to stay clear of that. Things come out of it, and I get hurt by it. So, good enough reason for me to stay clear of it. Noise. I don't want to take too many logs because I might need the space. I need to go further south from here. I think. Could be some kind of village. Maybe there's like an entrance. Try going further south. I think I may have stumbled on it. Maybe. Not exactly sure what I'm seeing here. It's like a unique landmark, at least to me. Huh, weird. Maybe it's like a tractor or something. Not certain. I think it was to the east. Maybe it's not the far east, but just a section of the map? Great Lake. Probably don't want to go here yet. A little too far south. I may have passed it somewhere along the lines. Red light again. Ugh. Choppers. The choppers out of them all give me the hardest time. I hate the choppers. They're super fast and they can dodge you constantly. They frustrate me the most by a long shot. The dogs used to really piss me off, but okay, once you get the shovel and you learn how to do the stab, they're not so threatening. You just gotta land 2 consistent strikes, and the first strike knocks them on their ass, so they're manageable. Foggy. The game's always had weather effects, but seems like more unique to this area. I have no idea how to find this place. Oh, wonderful. That's so gross. That just literally throws limbs at you. Fucking A, there's another one. Got much choice. I think I might have to go back now. Blade. Could go to the radio tower, but I got too many resources on me. I need to go back. Let's just run. Whoa! Oh, God damn it. I didn't get very far. Did I lose all those equipment for the first time for good? No, okay. They're in 2 different spots now. God, this place is just littered with death. This whole place is literally the definition of insanity. It's just... I can't even get mad because I'm just so, like, caught off guard most of the time, and I don't really know what to do with myself. It's just death everywhere. That last time. And where the limbs of that thing blew up on me. Okay. Another death wasn't too far from here. There it is. Oh my god, that's a lot of resources. Alright, let's go back. Cash in all this resources. Thank god I don't lose everything immediately. Now, I know that there is a more punishing difficulty in this game, where if you play, I think it's on one of the harder difficulties, maybe the hardest, it's permadeath. If you die, that is it. It's all you get. That's it. Over. Nothing. Zilcho. And it's just like, what? But that's what it demands from you. That's what it asks. I love challenging games, but oh my. It's a great way to piss yourself off. This game is just, it throws everything at you. Now the good thing is that when you kill a monster in the environment of the game, when you're adventuring around and exploring, they stay dead. So you can at least maintain a certain level of progress. Ugh, those eyes. Oh, need to cash in the food. All those mushrooms. All those mushrooms. All this meat. Alrighty. Alright, so healing items will be less effective. My accuracy will decrease. Wow, man. Once a day I will become invisible to enemies if I stay still. My vitality will increase. That's probably what I'm going to go with. I deal double damage in melee when close to death. That would be helpful, but I want to try to stay away from this. So I'm probably going to go with vitality. And adrenaline afterwards. I have not been very good at staying healthy. So, yeah. I'd rather have more passive abilities. I'm getting more comfortable. Let's go with the shaky hands. Yeah, vitality. Oh, new dream state. That is usually not a good sign. Every time I go into a dream state, like last time we got a little Easter egg, but this time around, pretty certain it's going to hit me with something like, what the fuck-ish. Huh? Hold on. Am I back home? What's going on? Am I the doctor? Turn off the light. That must be the wife. I want to sleep some more. I wonder if I'm playing as the doctor. Will you turn off the lamp? I wonder if I, like, just don't do it for a while, will she get pissed? I'm worried about turning off the lamp because the light is making me feel comfortable. Okay. Just morning. Looks like there's like a front yard and trees and a little plot here or something. I don't know. Can't really tell entirely. Ooh, nice. Music is comforting. I'm feeling comforted. It's always a weird feeling entering someone else's home. Close. Spider. You're screaming. Please, I was enjoying all this bullshit. Money? I was enjoying all the peace. Quiet. Please stop knocking on the doors. I don't understand what you need. I don't want to know what you need. My black and white TV. God diddly damn it. Why do I got a bad feeling about this? Oh, it's the man. It took some more time to explore the environment, but I didn't want to keep hearing the knocking. That was creepy, though. Really cool, all at the same time. Alright, everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on Darkwood. That's where we're going to end this episode. This was a interesting episode, to say the least. We got to see this crazy tree that's just like an amalgamation of all these people put together, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck is that? And then this dream was fascinating at the very least. I'm guessing we were playing as the Doctor, but I'm not entirely certain. But it was cool. It was definitely cool at the very least. And to see the, you know, your character on the other end of it, it almost kind of like makes me feel like the character is almost the bad guy in the story. Like, almost like he was waiting there to kill him or something. Strange. I wish I had taken more time to like explore the rest of the house. I didn't, because I didn't think it would immediately end. But I should have guessed. But oh well, you know. Well, everyone, thank you very much for joining me on Darkwood. This is quite the experience. I cannot deny how much I'm enjoying this game. But yeah, till next time, goodbye.